Hello, this is Nathaniel Rigo. Today we'll be talking about the top 5 rivals in pop culture mediums. To revel in not only their final victories, but also their final scenes, we will be including their first scenes, in some of which they're ended a bit too early. Number 5, Lex Luthor, Superman vs. Batman Dawn of Justice 2016. Despite being the only character in the hit 2016 sequel to Man of Steel, poorly designed. Originally in the form of Jesse Eisenberg, Lex Luthor is accountable for deliberately attempting to frame Superman for the purposeful explosion at the Capitol building with the self-detonated wheelchairs and nearly turning him and Batman against one another. Not to mention man-making the monstrous creature Doomsday, who is ended by Superman's sacrificial but temporary act of heroism. All his crimes catch on to Lex somehow, and he's imprisoned, rendered ultimately bald by radiated kryptonite off-screen, at which point Batman confronts Lex in his cell as he rants that Darkseid and his alien general nephew Steppenwolf will each arrive on Earth, soon enough to destroy humanity. Therefore he boasts that the dying bell can't be unrung in that philosophical reference. This is generally evident that Lex is the DCEU version of Thanos in the MCU film series. Since the end of Justice League 2017, Eisenberg's poor role has been somewhat improved as he seeks to unify random villains as a league of their own, dubbed the Legion of Doom. Number 4, Diva Talks Power Rangers Turbo. In the cheatful season finale of Turbo, the third season in the 30-year-old series, Diva Talks recruits the giant monster Gargoyle to destroy both Megazords, and enacts a vast assault on the power chamber in the untimely and sudden absence of Demetria and Blue Centurion. One of the things the 2-part episode, Chase into Space, has cheated me is that the power chamber alarm should have alerted the Rangers and others of the resulting danger earlier. When Diva Talks succeeds in destroying their base of operations at the cost of the Rangers' powers, she and her forces are summoned to a distant planet to honor the capture of Zordon, the Rangers' previous mentor before Demetria. Per the orders of Dark Spectre, the Grand Monarch of Pure Evil, vowing to return to conquer the globe afterward, Diva Talks and her minions leave for the said planet, and the Inner Power Rangers in Space, the final chapter in the series' Zordon era. Because of his sacrificial act across the universe, Diva Talks is converted to a very good person, along with Lord Zed and Rita. Number 3, The Joker 2019. Also known as Arthur Fleck, the titular crime clown and former comedian has executed 3 harassive men on a train in 1970s Gotham City, butchered many other people, including the late-night show host Frank Marie, and unified a full-scale riot consisting of clown-masked supporters. Indicted by the GCPD and detained at Arkham Asylum, the Joker, played by Jay Phoenix, yet revels in the aftermath of the citywide anarchy, setting the stage for the future 2024 sequel, The Joker Chapter 2, debuting Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn, and with this, the expansive DC Villainverse film series. Number 2, Gratham Dumet, aka the Ogre, The Devil in Me. Serving as the main antagonist of the 4th Dark Pictures anthology horror game title, The Devil in Me, which is also its first season finale, Gratham Dumet, mainly alias the Ogre, indirectly lures outsiders to his Isle Hotel in the heart of Lake Michigan, modeled after the former Muracasa Hotel in Chicago run by the first United States serial killer, H.H. Holmes, back in his dark day. The main cast of 5 filmmaking protagonist player characters is no exception. The silent but barbaric serial killer stalks voyeurs and offs the crew one by one until the main ending of the game, where he supposedly dies in a boat explosion, per the characters' escape from the Isle Hotel. Before the end credits occur, his gloved hand picks up his deserted mask on the shores of the mainland, confirming his survival. In a way, Dumet is not done with his murderous crime spree whatsoever. After all, he does idolize and model as his murderous icon H.H. Holmes. Number 1, Jax the Killer Clown, aka Beck's PJ Masks. Throughout its previous season, powered heroes seeking unjust revenge for the almost vainly sacrificial act upon Mystery Mountain in the skies of Greenwich by Anu, Bex abruptly blames the villains, especially Ninja, for what has almost happened in the first place. So by the end of the season, she's defeated along with Romeo by the PJ Masks and their former alien rivals turned allies, Gore and her minions, and indicted at a distant madhouse for her crimes, while her former accomplices, the Zodiac Sisters, aka Kimberly Harris and Claire, have then ceased their wrongful loyalty to Bex by aiding the heroes and others in defeating her. Jax is inspired by the real-life clown-based serial killer John Wayne Gacy, aka the Killer Clown. Even reveling in her final defeat, Bex first boasts that Romeo and other villains will come and fail per usual. Thanks for stopping by.